Hey everyone, DJ here with a new video. This time we're discussing how to best navigate, or just navigate in general, the blacksmith, jeweler, occultist, and alchemist menus. I'll try my best to explain everything as I can as I go. This is primarily geared for blind or low vision players who've never played a game like this before, where the menus are mostly accessible. There's a couple things that it doesn't read, but it's simple enough to figure out what menu you're in. So, if we start here in Kivelshad, we're at the center of town, I think. Where am I? No, I'm in Scotland. Whoops. Let me go all the way to Kivelshad. There we go. The reason why we use Kivelshad is because it's the easiest one to navigate, than in my experience, and you can always go back to wherever you were with the portal. So, excuse me. So Kivelshad. So from here, let's go down and right, down a couple steps, and then follow right past the fire. You can hear the blacksmith hammering away. Holy Decree, we're next to Zivik. Where is he? There we go. Blacksmith. So from here, this menu is your salvage. So I'm going to salvage all just because I'm here. So then R2 will pull you. This is your repair, which I have nothing to repair, so it's not saying anything. And then your next R2 is upgrade. It doesn't say anything, which is unfortunate, but the reason why is because there's nothing for it to read, necessarily speaking. So let's just find a upgrade. I'm not seeing anything. Here we go. So let's upgrade these. There we go, right? So that's the basic idea of how to upgrade armor. There we go. So that's the basics of how to upgrade everything for your armor and weapons. Now, if you want your jewelry, your necklace and rings, you have to go over to Adania. But she is over... No, that's the Stable Master. So here's another tip. If you ever feel like you get lost in Kivelshad, just teleport, and it will pull you back to the center. Okay, let's just look at the alchemist here, right? This is where you get your health potion upgrades, elixirs, and incense. And you can also refine your crafting materials so that they don't take as much space, so you can actually use them for higher quality stuff. So, your potions, your healing potion, it heals a flat rate, so like 350 health, and then a percentage of that over a couple seconds. Now, you don't really get new health potions until every like 5 or 10 levels. So for me, I think I'm on moderate. Yeah, moderate or strong. Strong. Yeah, and I'm not level 60 either, so I can't make it anyway. So the first menu is your healing potions. Next menu, R2, this is your elixirs. It'll tell you all the elixirs, all the effects, bonuses, requirements. Right, so, okay, no. Come on, Rourke, where'd you go? And then incense. Or no, refined herbs. Screw it, right? Alright, whatever. So that's all crafting based stuff. Sorry, I mashed it. So then after the crafting page, resource page, Now you have incense. Incense are not found until about level 45, and it's a party buff. These are party elixirs, pretty much. So yeah, those. So it reads all that eventually. Once you get leveled up enough. For context, I'm like 49, nearly almost about to hit 50. So let's head up back past the portal. Here we go. Here's a portal. So from here, that's a teleport. Stash and wardrobe are directly like northwest, like think like 11 o'clock. If you're using your analogs, they can move. So let's find not Damien. Krisha. Here's Krisha. Let's go talk to her.
You have reached your destination. Chair. Bottom action button. Krisha. Jeweler.
There we go.
Left trigger. Right trigger. Phone sword. Krisha. Jeweler. Left trigger. Right trigger. Craft gems. Krisha. Jeweler. Left trigger. Right trigger. Unsocket.
So here's a little tip here. When you're entering different vendors, especially the crafting ones, you can quickly click R1 or R2 to go through the different tabs, and the TTS will tell you what page you're on, as long as you move like quick enough, right? So if I click X and then move left twice,
Right trigger. Upgrade item.
Upgrade item. Okay, what if I do right twice?
One. Left trigger. Right trigger. Add socket.
Add socket.
Krisha.
About right once.
Left trigger. Right trigger. Add socket.
Add socket. So about just default.
Unsocket.
Unsocket. Okay, see? So that's the basic idea. So you can do this with her, with the occultist, and I think the blacksmith too. I don't know. I never really paid attention until I found this girl, and it helps a lot. So she is where you can upgrade your amulets and rings.
Krisha. Jeweler. Left trigger. Right trigger. Craft gems. Krisha. Jeweler. Material cost. Left trigger. Right trigger. Upgrade item.
So upgrade. So it's the same exact page as the armor upgrade. The top slot will be where you pull up your inventory and then you pick whatever to upgrade, right? Let's upgrade. Do I have any slots?
Upgrades 3/4.
There are 4, can't upgrade more.
Legendary ring. 526 plus 59 power. Upgrades 3/4.
Can't upgrade more.
Protecting amulet. Legendary amulet. 546 plus 59 power. Upgrades 3/4.
Can't upgrade more. So it's the same idea for upgrading your jewelry. Just different amount cost for materials. I cannot speak today. Of course, this turns into crafting gems, socketing, unsocketing, stuff like that. So gems they're not crucial, but they definitely do help eventually. So the last and arguably most important vendor in the game, at least to me, is the occultist. So let's move over. Let's go talk to him. Show off his menus.
Demian. Occultist. Occultist and market. That skill is not ready. Mozilla. Bottom action button. Interact.
Sinful, the price you're asking.
Just last week, I paid
Directional pad up.
for carrots.
Directional pad up. Directional pad up.
There's fireworks in the background, by the way. Not much I can do about it. This is not hard to navigate to Damien. Why am I having trouble here? Sorry, I had a cough. It'd be easier if I just reset. Town portal. Just do that.
Directional pad up. Auto dash add. Bottom action button. Interact. That skill is not ready. Demian. Occultist. Occultist and extracted. That skill is not ready. Demir. Bottom action button. Interact.
Okay, so Demir's right there, so means Damien's like right next to him.
Demir. Bottom action button. Interact. Demian. Occult. You cannot be in this area.
There we go.
minion, occultist,
There we
bone sword, item, or, aspect, from inventory, preview, bone sword, left trigger, right
Okay,
trigger.
so here it does read. It actually does read. Okay, so it says aspect from inventory. You know, so it'll tell you, right? So if I click
Minion,
X and
occultist,
R2
material
again,
cost, imprint aspect, left trigger, right trigger.
imprint aspect page,
Minion, occultist,
R2
material cost,
twice,
extract aspect, left trigger, right trigger.
extract
Minion,
aspect,
occultist, material cost, extract aspect, left trigger, right minion, occultist, material cost, imprint aspect, left trigger, minion, occultist, material cost, extract aspect, left trigger, right trigger. Minion, occultist, material cost, enchant item, left trigger, right trigger.
enchant item. So enchant item is like the big one that you want to do eventually. It lets you pick one stat and re-roll it, and you can hopefully get better stuff. Your stats are determined by your item power level. This is why you upgrade them. One, to increase the actual stats and power of the item, so defense, offense, whatever, but also to allow you to push breakpoints to actually get higher stat rolls to actually improve it more. You can only do one stat per item, so you got to pick wisely what you want to re-roll off of your weapon or item to try to improve. Of course, extract and imprint. It's not. So here, this is imprint, so the top option will bring your inventory up. Codex is whatever you've collected through dungeons and codex powers. One to the right of codex. This is whatever's in your inventory of your codex, so like your actual physical extracted legendaries, not your codex powers. And then bottom will just show you the imprinted, and then the next button will be imprint, the actual imprint button. So if we look here, let's put this necklace, codex, put this barrier. I can't imprint this because I don't have the right maps. Yeah, I don't have a true signal, whatever that is.
Legendary amulet, 546 plus 15 item power, upgrade, proven rolled, head, equipped, bone UF, neck, ring, equipped, overcharged circle, legendary ring, equipped, Stormclaw Knuckles, S ring, legendary ring, 549 plus 59, Vigo Knuckles, S,
Right, so that's the basic gist of how to navigate these menus. I've just been seeing some people struggle a bit, so I figured I'd try and clear it up as best I can, understand what, how to navigate these. They're relatively straightforward. The only one I personally have a bit of a trouble with is crafting gems and upgrading my gems and stuff like that, because the menu is just kind of a little funky. Again, it doesn't read everything as you go in except for the first page. So if you click X and then immediately R1 twice or R2 twice or whatever your buttons are to do different tabs, then it'll tell you what page you're on. It also read the elements out on the codex page or imprint page. So it does read a fair amount. I also recommend Kielvashad, like I said, because from the little bit I've seen from Skazlan and Kielvashad, they're the two zones that have Kielvashad has a better town layout. Like everything's just closer, it's quicker to navigate, it's less tedious. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel immensely. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.